Let's do a little bit of J. Lopez.
Let's do a little bit of J. Lopez.
Whee!
Let's get loud.
Welcome, everybody, to the Sausage Boys podcast. This is your host, the South Coast Poster Child, a.k.a. the mannequin from Newtown. I go by the name of Jackson Grant. Woo! And right there, that's your other host of the show. He is the Terry Crews of Sydney, a.k.a. the Steamroller. Kareem Diallo.
Good evening, everyone.
How the hell are you doing?
I'm going good. I'm pumped.
The glasses are a good look.
They are a good look. I might just start doing this.
Yeah, you look like
this.
you look like an actor that's like doing a press run for the
True.
movie.
I can imagine Michael B. Jordan doing this exact look.
Do it with
Literally
the glasses.
This exact look. He doesn't even need them at all. Like, he can see perfectly.
It's so annoying because I was literally on another episode and I was wearing the glasses.
You were
and
doing
that.
this look. I stole your look purposefully.
If I wear a bucket hat, I look like a cancer patient. It's something about it, honestly. The glasses. I think it's a moustache. You get Walter White vibes.
Oh, yeah, you're getting that Walter White. Usually it's always someone, like, famous in the media or from, like, a film or a TV show that you look like.
Yes.
And then, yeah. It's a bad look if someone has a moustache and kind of looks like you and was, like, a serial killer.
Yeah.
And then you get a moustache. There's some people that literally can't go for certain looks. How many people do you think want to have that Hitler moustache but just can't now? Because he ruined that look.
Have you ever seen anyone with it?
Yes.
They're around.
Yeah, they are around. Michael Jordan's one.
Michael Jordan.
He's,
Did he?
He's like a famous dude who I think still to this day rocks the Hitler moustache. He'll just rock it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let all that stop my look. Looks clean. I look clean like this.
Man, I don't know nothing about that. I just ball.
Yeah, I don't really have time for that nonsense. I got training next. Anyway, I'm out shooting hoops. That's one of the greatest of all time.
Well, he's always spending so long training, he probably just doesn't have enough time to... He's like halfway through the shave and he's like, I gotta get out of here. Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mama. Mike, you haven't finished shaving yet? I ain't got time for that. I got some ball to play. I got ball to play.
Yeah, what's been happening, baby boy?
Oh, what's been going on? There's a lot. There's a lot been going on in the world.
Yeah.
A lot going on in the world.
You got some stories there?
I got some big stories here.
Yeah.
One that hit pretty close to home.
Yeah.
I guess we probably just have to touch on for a quick second. What was it? An ex-student turned teacher.
Yeah.
Murdered a teacher, a young teacher at my old school.
What?
Yes.
An ex-student turned teacher.
Ex-student who kind of like... So what happens it was at St. Andrew's Cathedral School. I can say I went there. It's all over the news. It's been everywhere. So what happens, usually when you finish year 12, you have the option to... There's some sort of term for it.
Murder a student.
To murder. After you finish year 12, they give you the option to murder an innocent young teacher.
Yeah.
You can either choose or kind of go to university instead.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what, I'll stay along, I'll do this.
Yeah.
Try that out. But so apparently you have this option to kind of stay around and work for the sports department. So he did that. I think he's 20. I don't even know. Is he 24 or something, or 22?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of an older boy.
Yeah.
So he finished school and then he started working there, and I think they gave him a role in the sports department.
Yeah.
And he teaches, I think it's hockey and another sort of sport.
Yeah.
There's a young teacher,
Mm-hmm.
I think she was 22, who worked at the school. They were dating each other in private.
Teachers love dating.
Love dating.
What is it? Being around all those kids?
I know, it just gets you a bit excited.
I honestly think it is. I think
Being around kids makes you want to have kids.
No, I think it's the fact that because it's a high school.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're like probably like have these pheromones and stuff going on, and it's like an osmosis thing. Like if all your friends, everyone you hang out with all the time is drinking.
Yes.
So you're probably gonna have a beer.
True. So what's going on in schools?
All these kids, they're like going through puberty and everything, and they're like getting interested in like having sex and whatever.
Yes.
And I feel like that would just spread around.
I guts to get me some.
This is why homeschool kids, they're like at home, so they're going through that. I feel like they're probably not like sexually active like kids at like a high school.
Yes.
Would
you're
be.
around everyone. Everyone's just talking about girls. You're on that chase. You're on the hunt.
Yeah, and then you have these teachers, they're picking up the lingo, they're picking up the sexual appetite.
I was going to say, you have a 22-year-old teacher, it should be forbidden.
Yes.
You should not be able to teach at a high school until you're 35 as a woman.
Yeah.
And a man.
Yeah.
Both. Shouldn't be able to teach at a high school until you're 35.
You should be able to do sport. I think you can do sport.
It's the worst.
Really?
Literally, you're looking at like 17, 16, 18-year-old girls in tiny little pants.
Right.
You're 22 years old. They think you're hot.
Mm. And you are.
You are. You're 22. You're not an old creep. You're in your prime as a young man. Every single star idol person they idolize is 22 years old. They're 16, 17, 18. 22 is the prime.
You got some creepy kind of...
It's like you've got too much power.
You become a creep.
That's what they're saying. This dude apparently became a creep. Because all these articles are coming out later being like, he was a creep. None of the guys liked him. He was creepy to girls. All that sort of stuff.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But this boy...
there's got to be a way to mediate that.
To watch your creepiness when you're at a school.
Yeah, it's like you can teach here, but like you have to check in every week.
True. Yeah, maybe you get like maybe you have to check with the kids. Be like, how's Mr. Matthews been going? Has it been creepy to any of you guys?
Yeah.
Week to week, you just have the creepy update, creepy check.
Yeah. Literally like a drug test when you first get to work or something like that.
Hey, so you're all good. You're all good today. You haven't been doing anything creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what happens here?
Yeah. So this dude, he's in like a secret relationship with this girl for 5 weeks.
Teacher.
Yeah. So another teacher at the school.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think she's also in the. I'm not sure about this. I think she also might be in the sports department or PE.
Yeah.
And he's in a similar sort of department as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're around the same age, both like good looking kids. He's from the Netherlands. He's got a silly little accent.
Yeah.
He's just after some love.
Yeah.
Finds this attractive girl in a secret relationship. They break up.
The best kind of relationship.
Apparently,
secret teacher relationship. Does it get hotter than that?
And they're both at their prime. They're both really attractive.
And you've got all these kids around you. All the girls going, "Oh, Mr. Blah blah blah, so hot."
Yeah. And
all the
like,
boys
Mrs.
going,
da is so hot.
And then they're going, "We are so hot."
Yeah. We should maybe
be hot together.
Yeah, be hot together.
Yeah.
But it takes a very dark turn. And again, we're not trying to make light of this situation. It's very serious. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But so what happens?
We're a news show.
We're a news show. We're literally just.
That's why you're wearing the glasses.
That's why I'm wearing the glasses and the bucket hat. Imagine that. Just put on Channel 7. Some dude in a bucket hat and like fake glasses. Hey, so this is what's going on. So this girl has got killed.
Yeah.
So what he does, they break up 5 days later.
Over to Jeremy with the weather, and it's just a guy with a Hitler moustache. He's like the guy with the guy doing the weather with the Hitler moustache. He's like, no, it's going to be raining today. I don't know who's causing this.
Oh dang! Speaking of all that, we got to touch on that in a second. Some crazy stuff's going on with.
Okay, but anyway,
back to this. So 5 days. I think they've been broken up for 5 days. He comes into school late at night. They've just found out that it was premeditated.
Mr. DeMarcus, there's no classes on.
I told you, I ain't with you no more. Because you got a small one.
Oh.
Oh gosh, you got a small one. This is the crazy thing. Yeah, he's been broken up with.
Yeah.
He's a sensitive boy. He's 22. He's a kid.
He's heartbroken.
He
just went from the highest high.
Yeah. Being two hot teachers together.
To being a loser PE teacher.
Imagine the idea of the kids finding out you got broken up with. Imagine. And kids are cruel.
Yeah.
Kids are relentless.
They're the best people on earth.
They're the best people on earth. They keep it real.
Yeah.
So he got broken up with, I assume.
Yeah.
He comes into the school. He knows she was going to be alone in the gymnasium. Our boy comes with a hammer and bludgeons her to death with a hammer in the head.
What?
Literally.
Whoa.
Kills her with a hammer. He's out of there.
Yeah.
Literally leaves her to die in like the gymnasium bathrooms. He goes in his car, Lexus as well, which I thought was a bit
What's he trying to prove?
I know, what's he trying to prove?
Yeah.
He gets in his Lexus. He drives to one space, I think, towards like the eastern suburbs.
Yes.
Stays in his car for an hour.
Yeah.
And then drives to another location, which is in Vaucluse.
Yeah.
At that point, he stays in his car for 2 hours. He's just thinking about life. Apparently just really calm. And then he gets out of his car. I think he called the police, actually, after 2 hours. Like, there's a dead body in St Andrew's Gymnasium. He calls the police, gets out of his car, walks. They've got, like, CCTV footage of him walking just along the road, and he drops his, drops the hammer off in a bin, and I think a bag as well, and then goes to, I think they call it the Gap in Vaucluse, which is like a cliff, and he just jumps off. Kills himself. Murder, suicide. Crazy.
And this was the school that you went to?
This is the school that I went to.
So you know the area and everything.
Do you know what's insane? Oh, I don't know if I want to give...
Well, now you have to, because it sounds worse.
I know,
than
it
what
sounds
is.
way worse.
But I also bludgeoned a woman in that.
Copycat crime.
Yeah.
But I've got, like, family members who were on TV blurred with him in photos.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
This is a guy that was known by, like, people I know.
Yeah.
Also, what was it? I think when I was working, because I did, like, a little bit of work in the school in the study center area, I knew his brother, younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a charming kind of Dutch kid.
Yeah.
They were both charming Dutch kids, I assumed.
Now, I don't want to... Hammer time. I don't want to jump to conclusions.
You go, yes.
But maybe the rules are different in Deutschland?
Maybe in the Netherlands,
Yeah.
it's fine to... If you get broken up with...
Yeah.
They call it the strudel rule.
When you've only got a hammer, it's easy to treat every problem like they're nails.
It's from a different place. It's different culture.
Everyone's talking about like playing Grand Theft Auto and how that like kind of distorts someone's point of view.
Yes.
They might like do some crazy shit in a car or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned with Super Smash Bros. That big crazy hammer you get.
Dang. Yeah, because he's chosen a hammer.
Yeah.
You could have chosen a knife.
Yeah.
Like, there's something very quick and easy about, like, okay, I'm just going to use a knife.
Yeah.
Versus a hammer. There's something so... And this is what goes into
it's especially brutal, yeah.
Yes, this goes into my point. Again, we're not making light of this situation. It's very intense. But it's a crime of passion.
Mm.
He's just ended a relationship. He hates this person with, like, all his guts.
Mm-hmm.
Or with their guts. I don't even know what it is. But he wants this person... He's letting all his anger out. It's the classic crime of passion. This person has ruined my entire life, and this is going to be it. I'm going to kill this person in the most brutal way possible, and then I'm out of here.
That's so hectic. So sad.
It's extremely sad.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But I guess, yeah, it happens. It happens. Young people are emotional. 22, you're basically 16.
You think it's a young person thing?
I think it's a real young person thing. He's just heartbroken and has done like a crime of passion. I don't even think it's like mental. I feel there is the idea that everyone has the capability to get to that place. Do you know what I mean?
That's so full on.
It's very
How
full
recent
on.
was this too?
This was like Thursday.
Yeah.
Literally Thursday.
Yeah.
What are we in Monday now? So only a few days ago. And I know St Andrews, it was like closed for the rest of the week. There's like counselling. I'm getting like all these emails talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get clipped in this being like insensitive commentary from ex-student goes viral. But yeah, there's been a lot of talk about it. It's, again, these are both teachers at the school who were loved. Young teachers.
So the students too.
Students would be like, dang.
They're getting time off.
Give them some time off.
They're getting some time off.
Towards the end of the year. Imagine going down to sit in HSC. In the same gymnasium, and they're like, can you at least clean up the blood?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a rough one for them.
Yeah. It'll be, imagine, in the gymnasium,
Yeah.
trying to practice your push-ups with a ghost floating around. I
don't even know about this. This is... I don't even know about this.
We might have to bleep that part.
I know it's good. I like. It's good. It's good. We'll go into the next one.
Yeah.
In lighthearted news, there's men in Dagestan who are looking for Jewish people who apparently landed and screaming, "Where are the Jews?" at an airport as they're breaking open doors looking for a plane that's arrived from Israel.
Yeah.
Number one, Dagestan is, I think, the number one place in the world for MMA fighters. Every single fighter, I think, is Dagestani. And you can see in the video, there's like literally a video on Twitter of all these men that look like, what's his name? Nurmagomedov? Do you know these guys?
No.
You don't follow the MMA?
No.
Yeah, I don't really follow it either.
Yeah.
Not a good look. But then, there's a whole bunch of these Dagestani men who all look like fighters. They've all got like the cauliflower ears. They've all got like the shaved moustache and the big beards. And they look like killers. They could murder you. They don't need a hammer.
Yeah.
Again, thankfully she wasn't in a relationship with a Dagestani man.
Right.
You see him in the gym, he's just there.
Yeah.
No hammer.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, well, he's going to kill me now.
So the Dagestan, you'd think that'd be like, it'd be really nice if they were good with a blade. Do you know what I mean? Like Dagestan. Like I feel like,
of course, yeah, dagger.
Yeah, I feel like Bankstown should be called Dagestan. Yeah. I feel like the Netherlands should be called Hammerstan.
That's good. Would it be a bad look if the guy came with hammer pants on?
What are hammer pants?
I think it's the MC Hammer, like the big puffy pants.
Oh.
He's doing like some horrible, like horrific Halloween thing. He's literally playing Can't Touch This.
It's terrible. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think he did that? Do you know what's missing is like the crazy movie style murders?
Yeah.
Something like you're about to murder someone, you put on like a song.
Yes.
Is that happening nowadays? Does that happen in general?
Not from a crime of passion.
Yeah, not from a crime of passion. It's literally you're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
He's in his Lexus. I wonder what he's listening to. Is it silence? Or has he got a little bit of like Gunner on in the background?
Just catches himself bopping his head.
He's got some hit it one time and night. That's the crazy thing. What's the boy listening to? He sat in his car for 2 hours. What's he doing during those 2 hours?
He's just going through his rap playlist and it's Eminem and then Mac Miller and then Macklemore. And he's like, it's not this. He's like, okay, I just did a bad thing, but I just need to justify to myself. This is just a rap I enjoy. It's not racially motivated.
No, I just happen to like these guys. Hobo Johnson is just good. I know he might be white, but yeah.
He's my favorite rapper.
Yeah, he's my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Sorry. But then, you've got also on the news, they were saying that he, what was it? They were like talking about where he lived, apparently somewhere in the eastern suburbs. But there was, in the article, it was a great line, and they said apparently he'd been living in these cramped conditions for 6 months with like 2 friends.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't need to say cramped conditions.
That's how I live my life. That's how everyone in the inner
everyone in the world, everyone in the inner west, eastern suburbs lives their life.
He lived in
He just lived in a house with 2 other guys. A normal, nice house. Like, I think it was in like Randwick or something.
He's driving a Lexus.
He's driving a Lexus. They're trying to take digs at him.
This doesn't feel like a real guy.
It doesn't feel like a real guy at all.
He's a PE teacher.
Some Dutch. He's from Netherlands.
From the Netherlands.
Yes.
Living in a cramped house.
Living in a cramped house by the news.
Yeah.
Who's capable of murdering a woman with a knife.
Hammer.
Oh, a hammer. That's right. It's like a 21 Savage.
Then you look at the story again and you're like, oh, no, wait, it wasn't.
It was a knife. That's
everything. Yeah.
But yeah, that's an intense one. Oh, yeah, the Dagestan plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a plane's come in from Israel. You see these footage of these guys just swarming the airport.
Yes.
Do I have a little bit of footage of this? I think I actually have some footage here. Here it is right now. Look at that. Imagine you're on that plane.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the wing. They've got Palestinian flags. All these men look like trained killers. These are literally every single one of these guys, the last guy you want to see walking down a road late at night. And they are waiting. And they're saying, where are the Jews?
This is insane.
What do? You're looking out that window. You've just been watching like Terminal or something. You've been watching like the new Little Mermaid on the plane. You go down and you see these guys.
Or is this just like, because how do they know?
So they've looked at the arrivals, and it's like coming in from Israel. So they know that there are potentially going to be Jewish people on this plane. They are waiting down there. And it's like a Wile E. Coyote thing. What's going to happen? They're going to see them and then get a hammer out and just beat them to death. And look, I love the guy on the wing who's looking inside. And what's the move from the airline? How do they get out of this one?
Yeah.
Literally, do you wait? Do the police come? I don't think the police stand a chance against these men.
I hope there's a caddy air hostess on there who turns to someone and is like, I do not get paid enough for this shit.
It's like, excuse me, can I have a water?
Look, man, I just work here.
Yeah, it's terrifying. It's literally a terrifying look. And it's like, what do you do in that scenario? You've got hundreds of Dagestani fighters waiting for you.
Yeah.
You're on a plane. You just got to get home.
Yeah. Wait, they're leaving. No,
they've
just
arrived.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still on the plane or not. I feel those guys downstairs could literally, like, break open the doors.
You just got to try your luck. You just literally have to walk out. And there's just the air hostess who was just looking at them like, please don't. And they're like, you got to go. I'll just pretend to get my bags for like an extra long time. Be like, they're way up the back. I like to let everyone else out first, and then I go up the back. Or even the like, you know, the person that stands up right away and like goes to get it out and like get ahead of everyone.
The seatbelt sign hasn't even gone off, and they're up.
It's it's just this guy who's like, oh, I really don't want to go out there, but as soon as they land, they're just like trying to get out. Let me off.
Yeah,
this
steal. It's like, okay, well, we've landed, so
yeah.
do you see what's going on outside? Yeah, I got places to be.
Yeah, I wonder.
Buddy, let's open these doors.
Do you know what came of that?
I don't. This is literally happening right now, which is the crazy thing. This is like a live reaction.
Yeah,
this is happening as we speak. I don't know if they've gotten off.
Right.
And it's like they're in Dagestan. Maybe what do you do? Do you get like the shoe polish out? This is where things start getting very crazy.
Yeah.
Do you get the tape? Do you do things to your eyes? This is the thing, because it's like, okay, they're saying there are hundreds of Dagestani men saying, "Where are the Jews?"
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. No, I'm not Jewish.
Yeah.
I'm a geezer from London. Mate, I'm a geezer.
Yeah.
Where are they?
If I knew where they were.
Mate, if I got my hands on one of those blokes.
Yeah. I'll be right there with you. Yeah.
It's like the move in all those pranks where like someone like throws a stuffed teddy bear and then like throws one at themselves. And like, what just happened there?
Yes.
That's what you do.
Yeah, you got to do
like,
that.
Boys, where are we? You just shave you shave your moustache, so you just have the beard, so you fit in with the rest of them.
Yeah.
You're like, where are they?
You put on some like Muay Thai gloves. I'm just.
What? You get out of the plane like this.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I checked the whole thing. They're not on there. Yeah, actually, that air hostess might be one, unless they give me a small packet of chips right now. Yeah, that's nutty.
Yeah, I know, because I think he is, but he said 50% of my next flight, I'm pretty sure, and he said he'll talk to the airline about it.
Yeah.
But I just want to confirm that with him first. That was right, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because if you said that, then that means you're not. But if not, then you are. So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know much about Jewish people, but I know that they wouldn't give me my next flight free. So that's cool. Anyway, we're going into dangerous territory. Have you got any shenanigans going on in the world?
We're flying into Dagestan right now.
That literally might be the name of the episode.
Yeah, so Hong Kong is apparently paying citizens $4,000 to have a baby.
Wait a second.
So
wait a second. What's going on? Hong Kong's paying citizens $400,000 to have a baby.
4,000.
Oh,
$4,000 to have a baby.
Oh, to have a baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess where are them Hong Kong women at? I'm about to make a little bit of I'm trying to make a little bit of scratch.
Yeah.
This is what you don't want to hear. A person who has a history of sexual assault.
Oh my.
That's the last person that needs to hear this information.
Yeah.
Because they're booking a one-way ticket to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And they're bringing no rubber johnnies, no protection.
They're making some money.
And they're making a little bit of bank.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought those were the rules.
I'm not a predator. I'm an entrepreneur.
Well, technically we did say that. And he has gotten 52 women pregnant in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
We don't know how he has that much semen. That's for another day. We're gonna look into that.
Yeah.
But we need to pay this man.
But imagine just being a place and you like that we don't have enough babies.
Yes.
And what's going on in Hong Kong? Why are they not?
Why are they not going to? Why are they not having sexual intercourse?
Aren't we having there's too many people on Earth? Is that even a problem anymore? I haven't heard about that for so long.
Too many people being on Earth.
Yeah, I remember in maybe 2014, it was the whole thing Bill Gates doing population control or whatever.
Yes, of course.
And then coming out of COVID, it's just no one cares.
No one can have sex anymore because of the Me Too movement. Because it's sexual assault to have sex with a woman.
Right.
So men can't really do that act anymore.
Yeah.
And therefore, they don't have no desire to do that act because it's like if you couldn't have sex ever again,
yeah,
but you're not going to go to prison.
Yeah, this is $4,000.
Yeah.
You're risking $4,000 for going to jail for the rest of your life.
Literally.
Yeah.
And that's the truth when it comes to having sex nowadays. You could go to jail for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Sometimes if nothing happened.
Yeah.
Not to make because serious things do happen, but there's been that fear since 2016. There's been the fear that if I have sex with a woman, I'm never going to see my family ever again freely.
And that just shows how enticing sniz is.
Yes, because people are still doing it.
Yeah.
Still a handful.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some babies being born.
Yeah.
It's happening. I'm seeing some youngsters walking around.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, your daddy must be a brave man.
Maybe they should just ban condoms because people are going to continue having sex.
Yes.
Instead of
all that unnatural stuff.
$4,000. What are you meant to do? You just bring your baby in and put them on a counter and say, look, I made this for you. Where's my $4,000 large?
$4,000 isn't that much money.
No.
It's great. I probably spend $4,000, I don't even know, on food for a month. Do you know what I mean? That's for me. A month, it's over.
Yeah.
That is not much money.
No.
Imagine the government being like, oh yeah, have a baby, have a liability for the rest of your life, but we've got you for food the next month. June, food's on us.
Yeah. We'll give you, have a baby and you'll get a free can of Coke when you order a burger from Uber Eats. I saw on Uber Eats the other day, you know how it gives you offers? It was spend $35.
Yeah.
And you get a free sauce.
This is the thing, suckers exist.
Yeah.
I was a sucker last night.
Were you?
I got hit with a crazy
What were you sucking
one.
on?
I was sucking on the idea of getting some some Chinese donuts.
Yeah. Was that they just have a really small hole in the donut?
It's a donut that you get paid $4,000 to have sex with.
What are we doing on this episode, man? Let's just sink the ship.
But yeah, it was what you spend $50. This is a crazy one. They got me last night. I was a sucker. I was down bad. $50.
Yeah,
I'd bought a meal. I was splurging out. I didn't even care. I didn't even know. $40 and it's $50. You get a free thing of these Chinese donuts. So I just bought another meal and it was $60. Didn't even really like the donuts that much. I'm pretty sure they had rice in them.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, this is kind of disgusting. This is kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
But they got me. I was a sucker.
Yeah.
Spend this much, get a free dessert. I didn't need 2 meals. I shouldn't have been there at all. I should have literally made my own food. Literally.
It happens.
It does happen.
You just get got by it. They're good at what they do.
They're really good at what they do. It's as soon as you get into the world, again, I've been back after being away for 3 weeks. I had a week of just making my own food and eating cheap. I didn't turn on Uber Eats or what's the other one called? DoorDash at all.
Yeah.
I used it once.
Yes.
Notifications non-stop.
Yeah.
And I just get in. I'm sucked in. And it's like it's late at night. It's like, oh, I can't be bothered. Let me have a look. And then you start looking at places. It comes up with notifications. Still want this?
You know what else Uber Eats does?
Yeah.
You order something, and
Yes.
it gives you like the notifications. They're preparing it. It's on its way. Now it's here.
Yeah.
Now I get to go eat it. And you eat it.
Yeah.
And then every time they send you the notification afterwards,
Oh.
do you want a review? You don't want a review.
No, of course not.
You don't want a review.
But they're reminding you, like, hey, remember that? That was pretty convenient, wasn't it?
I'm too full. I'm sitting there trying to, get back to life.
Yes.
I'm trying to just chill on my couch and like watch this show.
Yeah.
And it's like it's like
Trying to
it's like-
murder.
it's
I'm
like
just trying to murder a young teacher.
It's like the
I'm in
post.
the lift and what Uber Eats? No.
It's like the post nut clarity thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like if you've just spaffed
Yes.
and then a woman's like, oh, by the way, like I want you to ask me to marry you.
Yeah. Of course
What
not.
the hell?
Of course not.
What the hell? You should have said that before.
Yeah.
We did this disgusting act.
Imagine your cousin Ibrahimovic is like, hey, we heard some Jewish people landing at the airport. You've just busted one all over yourself.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
you guys go.
I got no problem with Jewish people. What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
If you're boned up,
Yeah.
you're like, you know what? I'm frustrated right now.
Yeah.
Let's get to that airport. I'm getting on the wing. I'm looking in. Where are they?
Yeah, that's just the horniest guy.
Yeah. That guy has not had sex.
Yeah.
He has not had sex that day.
Yeah.
If you're on the wing of a plane looking for Jewish people,
Yes.
you've not ejaculated. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Literally, you could do like a survey to all the men that showed up to that plane. Be like, have you ejaculated in the last 12 hours?
You know what's crazy as well? Like, that just got me thinking about, I think I heard on a podcast or something the other day, someone was talking about being young and wild, and they were talking about, like, they were like, yeah, I was out there, I was either looking for a girl to fuck or a guy to fight, or whatever. And it's just like, you're trying to just inflict some shit on the world. Do you know, like, and they're just like riled up.
Yeah.
You know what a girl does when they're riled up?
Light a candle, hop in the bath.
They do nothing.
There's not one
They
woman
just
at that
let it
airport.
be. There's
Not one woman at that airport.
Well, they can't drive there.
Oh, they honestly, we'd want to be, but we can't drive.
No, but honestly,
love to be there.
when dudes are feeling shit, they go and do something.
100%.
They're like literally, when a girl is feeling away, they're just gonna read a book.
Yeah, she'll maybe eat some food, some ice cream,
I'm gonna
cry.
have some ice cream. I'm gonna cry.
I'm going to have a good cry.
Men don't cry.
Men are either literally at the bar being like, are we having sex right now? Because there's a plane from Israel landing in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's either you or I'm going there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, it's one of the two. Are we having sex, or am I going to be banging on the window, standing on the wing of a plane, saying, where are they?
Yeah. 100%.
You're going to be doing one of the two.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah.
I guess it's, and that's what testosterone. Going into another thing, what is it? That's just toxic masculinity.
It's the whole idea of.
They should do that. They should literally have an article being like, "This is toxic masculinity at its finest." Dagestani men looking for Jewish people to kill.
Ah, here's a thing.
Yes.
So we talk about like toxic masculinity and whatever. Because I was kind of going down the path in my mind, maybe like the crying thing, just releasing that. Maybe men just don't honestly feel emotion the same. It's the
Especially
whole idea
like
of,
mundane stuff that women cry about, like a movie or like dropping the groceries on the ground or
this is controversial.
hurting themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is maybe controversial, but it's not therapy and everything. Maybe literally guys just aren't built to cry. They're not built to feel emotion.
If you're feeling bad, your therapist is like, hey, have any planes from Israel landed yet? That's maybe what they need to do.
Yeah.
They're looking after their mental health.
Yeah.
They're at the window saying, where are the Jews?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, it's for mental health.
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
I need to know. I literally need to find you because it's been a long week and I got to let a bit of steam out.
They're doing like a Rorschach test. It's like, what are you seeing? It's just clearly a picture of a hammer.
Yeah, I'm going to get into a car and I'm going to drive to that school and murder that girl with a hammer who broke up with me for my own mental health.
And they're like, okay, very good. And what about this? And they're like, it's a cat. It's an airplane. Yeah, but honestly, maybe that's the answer, is men just aren't meant to cry.
Yeah.
But we've begun introducing that idea like, no, men are repressed. Maybe men aren't repressed. Maybe they're just not designed for that.
Interesting.
And now we're coming up with the idea that they should be...
They should be acting like ladies.
They should be more in touch with their emotion.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just not, biologically. Because they shouldn't be, because they should be, like, wired.
Yeah, I've got to go hunt and gather.
Yeah.
I don't need to be thinking about my emotions because I've got stuff to do.
Yeah.
I've got a plane to be on.
Yeah.
I've got a woman to kill.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw one great article about toxic masculinity that I wanted to touch on.
Oh, you're doing a segue.
I know, a nice little segue here.
Yeah, nice.
So Australia has just thrown $3.5 million at Tate problem.
What's the Tate problem?
They've called it. So there's an article on this has just come up. What is it? Oh, here we go. So experts in adolescent development have spoken out about a little-known $3.5 million Australian government plan to stop an emerging generation of toxic males.
There's a psyop going on.
This is crazy.
Men are trying to be men.
Yeah, we just want to be on planes.
Yeah.
Saying, where are the Jews?
We want to stand on the wing of a plane.
We want to be in the wing of a plane looking inside. Where are they?
Yeah.
And they don't want that, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently Australia doesn't want that.
But
they're putting $3.5 million into stopping that.
They're going, you can't stand on a plane. You can't have sex with a woman.
And you can't murder the girl that just broke up with you.
Yeah.
What are we meant to do? What else is there
to do? Literally, this is why people are going crazy now. Because you can't do any of it.
You can't do anything.
Are girls happy at least?
No, they're getting killed. That's the scary truth.
Yeah.
They're literally like...
But by and large...
Imagine being a woman...
no man is happy
Imagine being a woman in Hong Kong seeing that article about, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a kid. Imagine being a young woman who doesn't have a boyfriend, seeing that article and be like, okay, we'll literally have sex with this woman, we'll give you $4,000.
Yeah.
That's what they're feeling.
Yes.
Like, what am I doing wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty clean, I'm nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's something going wrong here.
Where men cannot do anything they're designed for. The government's fighting it.
Yes.
They do not want that to happen.
They don't. I'm trying to... What are they going into this? Like, what are some of these... Okay, so they're basically saying... Oh, they're aiming to reshape young males' attitudes towards healthy, respectful relationships.
Yeah.
What is this? Yeah, so they've got like it's known as the Healthy Masculinites Project.
Masculinites.
Masculinites. I think they're just making up words at this point. But it's meant to launch next year, and they've got $3.5 million in funding. I feel like it's probably going to get bigger and bigger if this kind of like goes more public.
When you get wacky word, wacky title for a wacky idea.
Look at this kid with his Nike bag. He's heading to the airport. That's what the government thinks.
He's getting stopped by news reporters like, yeah, and what's with all the violence in young men?
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do now? He's like, I don't know, maybe study or something like that.
Yeah. This is all just photos of Andrew Tate. Be an interesting one.
The reason boys and young men find extremist influences like Andrew Tate appealing are complex and multifaceted, and so they must be So they must be the approaches we use to address them. What?
I don't even really understand what they're trying to do. They're saying like, yeah, boys benefit from interacting with individuals of diverse gender identities at all life stages.
Do they though?
I don't.
Or do they just
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're challenging the assumption that boys need only to hear from other men about how to develop positive masculinity and what the inclusion of a male role model in a healthy... Okay, so they're saying that it's not backed by evidence that you need male role models. They're basically trying to introduce the idea that these young boys are going to need to have gay men, lesbian women, and just like women, trans people. They're just having to be exposed and be led by all different identities rather than just straight men. So they're saying that's a problem. Because then again, yeah, to be completely honest, I don't think the non-straight men are going to be saying, let's get on that plane.
No.
Which is probably, maybe it's a good thing. We don't have like a Dagestan situation.
Yeah.
They're saying put down the hammer.
Yes.
Put down the hammer initiative.
And do what instead?
And then do what instead?
What are you meant to do if you're not doing either of those?
Because you can't have sex.
You can't have... You can have sex with men.
Yes. You can have sex with men. That's one thing you can do. There's no problem with that at all. At all.
Women can also have sex with women, or they can have sex with men.
Yeah. Yeah, they can, because there's nothing wrong with a woman having sex with a man.
No.
But there's something very wrong about a man having sex with a woman.
Yeah.
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 And they're going to try to stop this.
Okay, so this is a good idea, because then men will still get to have sex with other men, and if they're having sex, they won't need to hop on a plane.
But they're not having kids, and that's probably what's going on in Hong Kong. They'll be the first to hop on planes and get into a protest, but they're not having sex because they can't.
Yep.
And then now the government's been like, yeah, this isn't working. We've got to pay these guys now.
Yeah.
Maybe it's flawed. Maybe Hong Kong's already tried this whole approach and it hasn't worked.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. But anyway, what else is going on in the world? Oh, speaking of women, you see the Ice Spice video?
No.
You haven't seen it yet.
Is there a new one?
Okay, good. This is a great one. You'll get like a live reaction of Jackson seeing this Ice Spice Betty Boop video.
That's called Betty Boop.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a music. It's not a music video. It's her at a concert, dressed as Betty Boop.
Oh, okay.
So this is gonna be a live reaction.
Yeah.
And
you've given me nothing. I don't know how I'm meant
I've
to
given
feel
you
about
absolutely nothing here. Where is it? Where is this? Oh, they got rid of it.
Why was it?
They're saying too many men have masturbated to this.
Oh, really?
Okay, let's have a look. Are they going to show it anyway?
She's doing God's work.
She's literally doing God's work
She's
here.
keeping people off planes.
Oh, okay, is this it? Here we go.
This is crazy.
Do you think, what's on your mind right now? The last thing is hopping on a plane saying, where are the Jewish people?
I've forgotten.
Yeah, you
planes
literally
even
forgot about
exist.
that.
Yeah. I forgot
say.
planes even
Yeah.
exist.
This has finally opened my eyes to Ice Spice. I've never really seen what the whole hype was about.
Yeah.
But this has kind of changed it.
All right, we're going to stop this.
Okay,
We're doing a show. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's the best thing in the world.
What's people react? How are they reacting to it?
I think people are saying this is better than being nude. Literally, it's better than being nude. What she's wearing right there.
Yeah.
I guess all the classic things like the barking like a dog, the booty, certain booty things like sniffing, eating. The men are going crazy.
Yeah.
The boys are riled up. Men are riled up all the time.
Yes.
Literally, look at any sort of influencer, a video like that. Look at all the comments. Look at how men are reacting. They're animals.
Yeah.
And that needs to be stopped, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Men shouldn't be kind of recording themselves barking like a dog in like a voice memo after seeing the Ice Spice video.
So people are saying there's a problem because men are too riled up?
This is just, it's one of those funny moments where like this was just major news and no one really had an angle or anything for it. It's just hot. it's just
This
is just what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. This is Ice Spice doing this, and people are like, hey, take it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the next minute of your life.
Yeah, it's respite from everything.
Yes, legitimately, it's kind of quite nice.
This was another one in big nude celebrity news.
Okay, nice.
Jennifer Lawrence. Have you heard about this?
Who's Jennifer Lawrence again?
She's in.
Is she? Oh, she's the Hunger Games girl.
Yes.
Yes. What's going on with her?
So, on Twitter, she was trending on Twitter, and I was like, "Why is she trending?
What's she trending?"
And everyone's talking about she's got full frontal nudity in a new movie.
Whoa.
On Netflix.
Yeah. Nice.
And then all the tweets are talking about like how funny it was.
The movie.
Just how funny like the nudity was.
Okay.
And I'm like,
funny nudity.
I'm like, why? This should not be.
Yeah, that's how women react to nudity as well.
This
should think it's a joke. Men are like,
this is the furthest thing from a joke. You want to hear a joke? Tell us a story about someone getting murdered in a school. Got all the jokes in the world.
Men are staring at Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Just the same way they're looking into that plane for Jewish people from the wing.
Yeah.
There's a smile on their face. They're looking like intently.
Yeah.
They're like, that's how a man.
Jennifer Lawrence, you could really get it.
Oh, dang, that's right.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence, you could really get it.
Yeah, so everyone's saying it's so funny and everything like that, and I'm like, angry. And yeah, and then I see there's like an article or something like where she's talking about it.
Yes.
And she was saying, she was like, yeah, my team all did the right thing. They told me that I shouldn't do it, but I did it, and it was really fun. It was really funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is this funny? It shouldn't be funny.
Like, I hate that idea. I hate the idea of like nudity being seen as like a funny thing. I'm just doing it as like a joke, bit of fun.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. It's very serious. It's a very, very serious thing.
Cover yourself up. Yeah, and then yeah, so I was like, what's going on here? And I looked at the scene from the movie.
Okay, we're gonna have to get up this.
Not on the show.
Why?
I
You don't want to interrupt.
Oh yeah, okay, look it up.
Let's look it up. Jennifer Lawrence, what is it? Nude scene?
Yeah, probably.
Something like that.
I don't know. I didn't look at it. Oh no, wait, I already said I did.
Oh, it's so crazy. This is how like I'm not even looking at my I'm not even on incognito mode. I'm straight up just. Oh, here we go. Oh, it does look pretty funny.
Okay, so this is censored.
There's nothing funny about that at all.
She just kicked a woman in the vagina and she's naked and now she's getting beaten with a bra and now she grabbed the bra and she's beating them as though they're nunchucks.
Okay, I can see the kind of the comedy.
And then she ends up getting kicked in the vagina and she goes, ooh.
No!
And it's just, maybe it's really good. Maybe we need more of this and less of Ice Spice.
Yeah, Ice Spice, you're in the audience and you're a problem.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence has basically been like, a naked woman should be funny.
Yeah.
It's the whole idea. You're going to watch that scene. The next time you see like a woman naked, you're going to be like, I associate nudity now with comedy. That's funny.
Maybe this
probably going to beat me up.
Maybe this is a big reason why women are so content. They see themselves naked. They see other women naked.
Yes.
And they see like men as already being like men's bodies are funny.
Yeah, and they're funny and they're funny
Flabby,
and disgusting. And,
yes,
they're disgusting.
Whereas we never, anytime men see a woman's body,
yep,
it's like
serious.
God damn.
It's like
even if it's in a biology book or something, it could be like dissected.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the inside of a woman. That's like what she'd look like. She doesn't have any skin. I said what I said. What's her name?
Yeah, yeah,
but yeah. It's true. It's very true. Man being naked is a very funny thing.
Yes.
Usually it's like Eric Andre, like waiting kind of in a back room with like his penis tucked between his legs, about to make another man uncomfortable.
That's funny for everyone.
So funny. Funniest thing in the world. Coming out, just kind of like, hey.
Maybe, yeah, but then like maybe we need more of that, and men wouldn't be so like pent up all the time.
We need women to be doing that.
Maybe
What happens, like, you get an actor on the Eric Andre show.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence is waiting backstage, about to come out naked.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, okay. Okay, mama, what's happening? He sees Eric. He's like, oh, man. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, it's just not funny.
We should try that out. They should try out the Jennifer Lawrence thing. Surprise men with a naked woman.
This controversial take.
Yes.
Controversial take.
Yep.
You know, sometimes when right before you say something,
Yep.
This is like a little sidebar. Right before you say something, you kind of get like a shiver. You're like, I should not be saying this on on a platform.
Yes.
But the oh dang.
You can say it.
No,
Rage.
I think I've forgotten it.
Oh, you've forgotten it.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's like the stereotype that women are less funny than men.
Okay. Yes.
That's not the stereotype. I'm dancing around it. The stereotype is women aren't funny
Okay.
compared to men.
Yes. Women aren't funny. That's the stereotype. I'm not saying that's true. I find women hilarious.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if maybe a reason for it is like at the end of the day, Eric Andre can be there.
Yeah.
The more clothes he takes off, the funnier he gets.
Yes.
The more like Jennifer Lawrence does that.
Yeah.
It's like I'm distracted.
Imagine you're just going to see a comedy show. We've seen Eric Andre live.
Yeah.
If he came out without a shirt, we'll be like, he was smiling immediately.
Yeah.
You're like, look
at this weird
what's this
guy.
guy doing?
Yeah.
Is he going to take his pants off next? Jennifer Lawrence comes out.
Yeah.
Whole place goes quiet.
Yes.
Like a scary quiet. That's probably even making her uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You just hear kind of like a collective sound of men licking their lips. Heart rate goes up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're just staring.
What's that sound? Oh, no, big man. I know what lip licking sounds like. That's a whole other thing.
Because they're attracted.
Yeah.
They're aroused. Now
Yes.
you're in a room full of aroused men.
Yes.
Eric Andre, shirtless.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a room full of men that are like, what is this silly bloke doing?
Yeah.
What's he going to do next?
Probably something silly.
Probably something very silly. Whipped cream. Jennifer Lawrence gets out whipped cream and even gets more silent.
I think it's just genuinely a biological thing. You're not going to bust over anything to do with Eric Andre.
No.
But just biologically.
Yeah.
I got full balls.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that 4,000 cake.
It's true. Eric Andre gets out a little bit of whipped cream around his nipples.
Yeah.
Guy going to do next.
Yes.
Jennifer Lawrence does that. It's like getting a bit hungry.
It's like the thing you brought up before, like the SpongeBob Squidward poking their arm out of like behind a curtain. Eric Andre puts it out. Everyone's like, woo! Jennifer Lawrence puts hers out. Maybe it's misconstrued.
It would be. Do you know what? That would be probably one of the funniest, like, comedic kind of shows of all time.
Yeah.
A 20-minute show involving like removing clothes. Eric Andre does it, and it's like, okay, we're doing the exact same show now with a female.
Mm-hmm.
She goes out there, and it's just like, okay, what happens? What are the differences? Are people gonna laugh?
You know Brokeback Mountain?
Yes.
I want to remake that with women.
Dang.
Why didn't they remake that one?
Yeah, why didn't they?
Yeah.
Imagine like the
'Cause it'd
outrage.
just be too hot.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even
no
be
one's,
challenging.
No one's even talking about it because everyone's watching it in private. It'll be like the most highly grossed movie of all time for some weird reason.
Yes.
It's the same reason why you watch Mulholland Drive.
A little bit of it, yeah.
You watch a little bit of Mulholland Drive.
I only watched the scary section.
Oh, you didn't watch the whole movie?
No.
Oh, dang, that's got a crazy scene in it.
You know what I watched the other day?
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. The second one.
Had you watched the first before?
No, my housemates. Just watching
How was it? I tried watching that, I think 2 years ago, and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever watched in my entire life.
Man, it's so whimsical and silly. It goes for like 3 hours or something. But it was sick.
You enjoyed it.
After you get past a certain point, I'm like, dang, I'm beginning to appreciate the world building and everything like that.
Oh, we can't take your opinion because you literally watch Marvel and all that silly stuff. You watch like Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically in the same realm. There's no difference between Lord of the Rings and like the Enter the Spider-Verse.
You're worse off without taking one of the... It's cool to know it.
I couldn't. This was literally me being like, I think I was with like a group of people and they all agreed that it's the best movie of all time.
Yeah.
Or the best thing of all time is Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah, it's number one.
And then I tried. I really tried. I gave it a good 40 minutes.
Yeah.
As I was eating dinner one night, again, I hate the idea of everything.
Yeah.
I don't like. It's just. Well,
there's a reason why I haven't. Have you seen Harry Potter?
Yeah, I loved Harry Potter. Weirdly, when I was a kid. So I watched it when I was a kid, though. Yeah, so I'm wearing the glasses. But I loved Harry Potter. But maybe it's a thing that just changes as you get older.
Yeah.
But yeah, Amy, so you enjoyed that, boy?
Yeah, I think it's sick. I think it's important to view. I've only ever seen Harry Potter once all the way through.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen the Marvel movies like once all the way through. I haven't really seen many Star Wars. It's just all essential viewing. You just kind of have to put yourself through it.
And you're going to continue watching it. So you finish the second Lord of the Rings now.
Maybe.
Okay, so you're not completely sold.
No, but I should be. I feel like I should.
Though?
It was pretty sick.
Pretty good.
Yeah. It's hard to commit to a movie with 3 hours by yourself. You can put on a movie for like an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, of course. I love some world movies that go for 40 minutes. I'm like, hell yes. Yeah. It's an African movie. Let's go.
40 minutes?
Yeah.
Dang.
Some good movies out there that are like highly respected that are all like 40 minutes.
I got to get out of here in a minute, baby.
Oh, yeah. We'll touch on some of these other topics. One I did... Oh, I don't know if you've heard much about the whole like doing things for free challenge. Or like surviving in like Sydney for free, living in this country for free, trying to go from like New York to LA for free, all of those challenges on YouTube.
Yeah,
they're huge. They're like one of the biggest things in the world. A YouTuber I watch a lot who what is it? I literally watched the video that he's been like cancelled for. He was like trying to get from the bottom of Japan to the top for free.
Yeah.
And during this process, you're kind of like hopping on trains, hopping on buses, going into like hotels, eating their breakfast.
Yeah.
I watched the whole video. I was like, what a great video.
Yeah.
This is great. This is some of the best entertainment in the world.
Yeah.
And then suddenly I see he's just taken down a whole lot of his videos. And apparently he basically got a crazy amount of backlash for that one.
Why?
Because he was stealing from Japanese people.
Yeah, he's trying to live for free.
I know, he's trying to live for free. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
But apparently people saw it very differently.
Yeah.
And now everyone's like changing their views on like, hey, buddy, it's not cool to steal from like hardworking people. You're going to make, young people, like influence them to do the same thing, da-da-da-da-da. So he's taken all these videos off. And what I'm seeing on YouTube, there's a big attack now on these, what is it called? They're calling it freeloading stunts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
These are one of my favorite videos to watch ever. There's another guy I like watching called Simon Wilson who does it. He'll be like, he's done it all over the world, but he'll be like Sydney 24 hours living for free. And he'll go to like one of the nice hotels, like the Hilton or something, walk in, use their spa, go to the buffet, leave, go to like sneak into like a rugby game. It's the best entertainment of all time. But that's now getting cancelled. That's going to be a thing of the past now because you're not allowed to do it. It's the whole idea that, no, that isn't cool. We've thought about that and we've realized that's just stealing and taking advantage of. It's illegal. That's what people are saying.
Yeah. What do you ask, though? You're like, come on, restaurants, just be cool.
Just be cool. It's like there's just one dude doing it. He's recording himself.
Yeah.
People aren't going to do that all over the world. There's not going to be like a bunch of, maybe there is though.
Yeah.
Copycats. But apparently he's facing like 30 years in prison.
What?
Yeah. I think there's an idea of...
Your Honor, it was a challenge.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. And now he's facing, a crazy amount of prison time. He's had to delete all his videos.
It's like, fine, I'll just do a break out of prison challenge.
Fine, I'm heading on a plane in Dagestan. Say, where are the Jews?
Challenge. I'm doing a Where Are the Jews challenge. There's someone on the plane being like, "This is a bad idea. This was a bad day to do the dress up as a Jew challenge."
But yeah, if that's the answer,
yeah,
we've got to head to the plains because you can't do that. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
What's he meant to do now?
Yeah,
can't do anything.
The freeloader challenge.
And I love those freeloader videos. One of my favorite things in the world. It tells you so much about a place.
Yeah,
if you're able to survive for free or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the last little topic is the main shooting. Ending on something light. You heard about the Maine shooting?
No.
Guy just went on a shooting rampage in Maine. And I don't even really know where Maine is. But he picked a pretty bad time because there's a war going on that's very exciting to the media. How many people did he kill? So he's suspected of killing 18 people in Maine. Apparently this dude's like a shooting instructor. He was in the military. And
I did see about this, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Right.
I just saw the headline, yeah.
Yeah, so...
I knew he was on a manhunt, like he'd made it out of there.
Yeah.
Which is unheard of.
Literally.
Just kills all these people.
Going.
Yeah.
And then I think he went to a bowling alley first. Just unloaded a bowling alley. And if he said strike at the end... Is that something there? I don't know.
Yeah, that's good.
And we're going for it today. I'm sorry. We're going for it today.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's completely fine.
You know what's scary, though?
Yeah.
It's not even close to the worst. That's fine. That's fine what you just said. I don't know.
There's something there.
Yeah.
Good angle. Let's go for it. We've gone for it this episode.
Yeah, okay. What else is going on?
What could he do if he's in a bowling alley killing people? What's a funny thing to say?
Guy comes out and is like, if you're going to be on here, you got to wear these shoes.
He takes a break. There's just like 7 people dying, like trying to crawl away. He's just tying up these shoes. Steve Reich. Okay, we're back. Spare. It's not even funny. I don't actually like this. I legitimately don't like this. Apparently a dude who had a great getaway, this is for everyone trying to get away from this stuff in the future, he went through where the bowling pins are.
No.
Yeah.
I've always wondered
he
what's back
ran there. I know. Apparently he got out through there. Literally saved his life. So next time you're in a bowling alley, some dude comes in, that's where you go. That's where you go first.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's a nice little fun story to end
You know
on.
how you get the graphics on the little TVs?
Do you think he went for a quick bowl? Does he go for one?
Where does the back of those things lead to? You'd still be in the building.
I think it goes to like some underground sort of mechanical area.
And then where does it go from there, though?
That's I think. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, it'd definitely be probably better to just run out the front door.
You can't, though. He came through the front door. It's like he's shooting people there. There's nowhere to go. You know a bowling alley? You've literally just got there, and there's one entrance exit.
Yeah.
Everywhere else, like, you may be going to hide behind one of the arcade machines. He's going to find you there. Hide, like, under those seats that they kind of have where people hang.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. The move, I never really knew what to do, but I guess it's to go through there.
Dang, and he got away.
And he got away with it. But I think he killed himself, I think.
Death by hammer?
Oh, no, he actually got on a plane. He actually managed to hop on a plane to Israel.
Yeah.
And then went from Israel to Dagestan. Because you go somewhere you wouldn't really be expected.
Yeah.
And then he arrives. He's like, oh, thank goodness. I'm safe. I'm in Dagestan. He looks out the window. He just so happens to be Jewish.
Yeah.
And there are hundreds of Dagestani men waiting for him.
Dang.
There's something there, folks.
So this is meant to be a stopover. I was meant to be going to Hong Kong.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
We hit it, folks.
Peace out, everybody.
Yeah, it's been a naughty one, but peace.